Okay, you're welcome to another segment of my video. This is Gist with K, a YouTube channel where we discuss matters of national importance. Um, Today's video, we shall be talking about how to reap from your financial investment or how to reap from financial investment. You know, one of the things that people don't know about finance or investment is that it's a process. It's a process. It's not something that has a magic formula. There is no special way to do it. You can't say this is the best way to do it to have results. No. Every result you want in financial investment have a laid down principle. Because you are learning it from somebody new or from a different coach does not mean it works differently. It have one conventional pattern, one conventional idea, one conventional method. And if you can follow that conventional method, you will get the same result with whoever that is doing it. Okay. And some people have approached me severally. They are asking, how do we reap from our investment? How do we reap from our investment? And on today's video, I want to take this time out to explain it critically, take it one after the other, and explain it to us how you can reap from your investment. And when it comes to investment, please, I want you to understand, investment is the same thing that farmers do in their shop. The same thing that farmers do in their shop is investment. There is no two ways about it. There is no rocket science. There is nothing different. Some people will tell you, do it this way, do it this way. Or because they are not the one showcasing it to you, they want to make you feel like it's not real. This one is fake. This one is not authentic or so. Let me tell you, investment is investment globally. There is no two ways about it. Investment is investment globally. And when you invest, you will have the same result. Just invest and follow the principle, follow the rules, follow the laid down agreement, you will have the same results. There is nobody that will do investment and lose if you can follow the result, okay? And today, I want to let us know, take us on this journey that investment has a pattern. And if this is your first time seeing me on this space, meeting me on this space, or seeing my video on this space, if this is your first time, my name is Dr. Kings, a financial investment coach. And this is Gist with K, a YouTube channel where we discuss matters of national importance. Excuse me. But on Fridays like this, we don't discuss matters of national importance. We take it a bit further, a step ahead by bringing what we call financial corner with Dr. Kings, financial corner with Dr. Kings. So this is where we make explicit video where you can contribute, you can ask your question, and as you are asking your question, answers can be profiled in a video like this. This is where we can do that. I know a lot of people used to inbox, they used to ask questions after the video, how how does this thing work? And many of them, I will tell them, do it this way, do it this way. But whenever we are live Friday evening like this, we can answer your question, provide the solution you need, and show you how to do it on the hand training, okay? On the hand training. So stay tuned with us and enjoy this ride, okay? On tonight's segment of Financial Friday or Financial Corner with Dr. Kings, what we are dealing with is how to reap from investment. How to reap from investment. We will not be taking longer like usual because we'll have other meetings to join after now, okay? So bear with us. How to reap from investment. Listen, One thing you should understand about investment is this: investment is like the farmer's strategy, the farmer principle. How do I mean, Dr. Kings? When a farmer goes to till the ground, the same day a farmer clear the bush, maybe allow it to get dry for him or her to burn it and prepare the ground for planting, it's not the same day the farmer start planting. There are process, there are procedure that the farmer follow. But the thing is this: he will clear the weed the grass, gather it, allow it to dry, gather it, burn it. After burning it, now till the ground or cultivate the ground. After making ridge, bed, or any kind of format or position he wants to plant his seed, he will now give it a day or two to digest before planting his seed. And when the farmer plants their seed, they take time at interval, at least once in a week or once in 2 weeks, to go to their farm, to clear the farm, look for weed, remove all those weed, to create room for those weed to be, as in to eliminate those weeds, creating room for their crops to grow and produce normal. And in most cases, you see them, they remove those weeds, use those weeds to heap it around the stem or the region of their planting, so that the weed will wither, rotting, become decompose into manure to give more productivity or more production span to their plantings. Okay, so that is how financial investment work. Any financial investment that you make today, be it stock market, be it forex trading, be it bond, be it treasury bill, it's not something you buy today and harvest today. Anybody that tells you that you can buy today and harvest today, watch it. It may be crime, it may be scam. It may be scam. It doesn't come up easily like that. It's not something you do now, harvest now, and start reaping from it immediately. It doesn't work that way, people. It takes time. It requires patience. It requires patience. Some of my students that comes to me, I will tell them, do you think you can do this? So one told me, I can do anything. I can do anything. I say, hey, becoming a millionaire is not doing anything. There are people who doesn't do anything. They are millionaires. They just follow principle. But I told her, I say, the first thing you need to do is to be disciplined. I said, the first step is discipline. Okay? Without discipline, you cannot become anything meaningful in life. And discipline is not only for school. Discipline communicates in everything we do in life. In as much as you want to become somebody in life, in as much as you want to matter, you need to be disciplined. You need to be disciplined. It takes discipline to become financial independent. It takes discipline to amass wealth. Forget about this thing that you are seeing on social media. It doesn't work that way. All you are seeing is the finished product, not when they started the journey. So don't allow the finished product to deceive you or to make you think you don't need any discipline. Listen, one of the disciplines you need for financial investment is patience. Patient. You need to be patient. Okay? You don't part with money today and expect proceed tomorrow. Do you know there are some investments I have done? It takes 1 year maturity period. Have you heard about mutual fund? If you have heard about mutual fund or if you have tried it, there are some packages you will select, especially those high yielding profit ones. Some of them last for 24 months. Some of them last for 36. It's after the maturity that you take your money and go with your proceeds. There are some insurance coverage that you do or insurance investment. Insurance is not only to insure property. There are some insurance you do. Banks do it this day. You just be contributing some certain amount of money at the maturity of that day. Maybe some do 5 years, some do 1 year, depending on the financial institution. At the maturity of that year or that contract, They will just take like 10% of total whatever you have saved as a result of keeping the money for you and pay you back the rest. Okay? All those things require patience. But the challenge with today's young people is that they want to eat their future now. By the time they get to the future, they will have nothing to eat. And some of them won't even see the future. Because the more you want it now, you go to meet one or two person to do stuff for you, they will go into your future, drag that your future now, and shorten your lifespan, shorten the years that you will live. If you have understanding, there are some things you don't need to pray for. If you have knowledge, if you have, as it's not a rocket science. The same way it works is the same way it's applied in day-to-day life. Why is it that as a working person, you will exercise patience from first day of the month to 25th or 26th before you start expecting your salary? That is the discipline, because you are investing your time in exchange for money. And because you're investing your time in exchange for money, you can't walk up to your employer and say, I need my money now, when the time is not right. Nobody will pay you. So some of the young people these days, what they do is when they see some socialite whom they don't know the secret beyond what they have done, the secret beyond their success, the secret, the effort they have put in to get to that level. When they see such people, all they do is to aspire to be like them and run out of patience, trying to get it by all means. It doesn't work that way there. It doesn't. It requires 3 months to harvest. Is because of patience. It's because of patience. So why will it come to you as a young person? You want to harvest your proceed now. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So all you need to do is exercise patience. When you make your financial investment, you exercise patience. If it is the one that have to do with maturity period, you wait for the maturity period. If it is the one that have to do with monthly payment, you wait for that 30th or 31st days of the month so that it will mature. Everything on this life and in this life requires patience. It requires patience. Don't run out of patience. If you really want to go into financial investment, don't run out of patience. Okay? Something happened to me once upon a time. I had a hair barbing salon. I will mention the name. It's not hidden. And a boutique. I have a hairdresser, make a barbing salon, unisex. The name is Kelkester Haircuts. Kelkester Haircuts. And I also have a boutique, Flow Cherish Boutique. These two business is running in the same plaza. You know what I did? After doing the hair salon, I employ somebody and allow the person to be there. And all the equipment the person needed to work is there, and the guy is good in what he's doing, barbing. But a time came, I discovered that he wasn't making a return, bringing back his return. He was so much in a hurry. And you know one thing with barbers, they have direct relationship with those who they are barbing. You may not like the shop, you may not like the business, but you have developed that closeness with them and they barb you well. So you always come back to them. Okay? So I discovered this guy started playing funny. And before long, before I could get somebody else that would take over, he has opened his own beside the plaza. What happened? He doesn't have that patience. If he had walked up to me, sir, I want to do this, I will say, okay, how much have you raised? Can you buy over this one? Or because of the way you serve, okay, take over and just remit whatever you feel like. I can settle him with that. But that lack of impatience, he started it, run his own. It was like you are competing with your former employer. And every boss have what makes them tick. There is something they know that you don't know. They have built that networking. They have built that relationship. They know it, you don't know. So they always have people to talk to. They always have people to call, but you may not have those people to call. Even when the business is not going fine, they can call one or two person. What do you think we'll do about this so that market will pick up again? But this guy continued, and before long, he packed up. Why? Impatience. Every investment requires patience. Why is it that people build, no matter how much you have in your bank account, when you are to build a house, you will give it time. Some build for 6 months, some build for 4 months, some build like 3 months. But after that 3 months, you finish doing your structural work, block work, and stuff, you will stop at that level. The roofing stage will commence. Aside after the roofing stage, the interior, the POP, the PVC, or whatever the ceiling, anywhere you want to use. And as those people are stopping, the electricals, the plumbing, a lot of things. Before you talk about plastering and painting, you will discover that house have taken up to 8 months or 1 year. And people will take so much joy waiting for that to be completed. But when it comes to investment, especially financial investment, they are so much in a hurry. And that being in a hurry is what is causing them to get scammed. How can somebody walk up to you and tell you, if you can pay, by tomorrow, you will get 20%? It doesn't work that way. What are they using the money, your initial capital for? They are putting it into something that will give them profits. And that thing that will give them profit is not something you put today and get tomorrow. It doesn't work that way. Somebody walked up to me, a friend, and I've known him. He walked up to me, he said, "Hey, Dr. Kings, I need assistance. This. I watched him, I listened to him. He told me, I need so and so amount of money, and I want to pay back in 1 month time. I know I can get it in 2 weeks, but let's peg it 1 month so that if I could not, it will not exceed 1 month." I looked at him with the eyes of reasoning. It's rational. It's rational. And he's not using the money to invest. He's just putting it into his business. Not that his business is not doing well, just for the shipment, which if he shipped on a Monday, by Saturday or Sunday, everything will arrive and buyers are on ground to buy. So with this kind of one, you will discover that even if you deny this person that you will not give him or her, it will look like wickedness, and you have hurt that business and the reputation. Because some people who have not bought from him before will not have that trust and confidence, parting their cash first without seeing the goods. So they will prefer to see the goods and buy more than not seeing the goods and parting with their cash. Listen, patience is everything, and patience is communicated in the place of discipline. If you cannot be patient to learn through the process, you cannot be patient to eat the proceed, the benefit of the patience or the process. Listen, before I get here, I have put in some money. A time came in my life, somebody called me. He said, "Hello, Dr. Kings, so and so person gave us your number." Then I was desperate to work in oil and gas. I was desperate to work in oil company. Why? I grew up, I have uncles who work with Schlumberger Anadri, with Shell, and then they will tell me, the course I first studied is not my dream course. They told me, go and study statistics or computer science. Once you are done, just get it ND level. If you are done, we'll give you job. I never want to go to Polytechnic. But because of that, I have to enroll in Polytechnic, get that certificate, came back and said, "Sir, I've gotten it." He told me, "Oh, you have upper credit. Had it been you have distinction now, it would have been easy." What a wasted 3 years. 2 years in the class, 1 year in IT. Okay, I have an aunt who once worked, she's a PAM sec with Ministry of Health, Abuja. That year, she called my mom and said, "Does Kingsley have NCE?" My mom said no, but he has OND. He said no, with OND, the job class will be this. It won't be, how can I be a director? And he's starting with so and so job class. You know, When I supposed to go back for HND or degree, the pressure was much on me from my mom. Say, go and do this. Now that my sister is ready to do this, now that it have touched her heart to do this and that and that and that, go and do. I quickly enrolled in NCE. I did NCE for 3 years. In my NCE, I studied economics, political science under education. By the time I was done with that, I came out with merit credit. As in, the result was good enough. I didn't get distinction. I started calling this my auntie. I've wasted additional 3 years, making a summation of 6 years. I started calling her, hey, impatience and lack of discipline. I started calling her, auntie, I've finished. Oh, this is, say, okay, hold on. It took her like extra 6 months to respond. When she responded, she recommended me to one pharmaceutical company in Lagos. I should go there. Mention her name. I got there. The person she said I should see wasn't in town. I called the person on phone. The person said, I'm not in town, so you need to go back to Port Harcourt. Anytime I come back, I will call you. I said, when are you coming back? Let me know if I can sort my way around and sleep over somewhere until you come back. The man refused. Reluctantly, he said, No. Impatient made me. I slept in Lagos for additional 2 days waiting for this man. He didn't come back. By the time I finished that, I told myself, never again. Ask myself, what is your dream course? What did you want to study? And I went back to school. Spend another 3 years, making it 9 years. It's enough to to get my master's and start writing some thesis to become an associate professor or whatever. It's enough. But I wasted those years as a result of impatience to work. I got a call. Is this Kingsley? I say yes. Okay, somebody recommended you from so and so. We are calling from Ajib. There is a slot for you. I entered motor. I wasn't in town. I came back from my journey all of a sudden down to Port Harcourt to Ajib. I got there. One engineer, so and so, mention his name. I got there from the security. Do you know that from the security, an impatient, this man called me. I quickly called my mom. Hello, ma. See. She said, are you sure? I said, yes. I have to personally send that man 10,000 naira recharge card. 10,000 naira recharge card. Before I got there, I started asking questions. Please, I'm looking for one engineer. Wachuku. This is see the number they use in calling me. The security guy, I asked, with that boldness, I didn't stop outside. I walked into their visitor center, relaxed. I was waiting for a tag. While I was calling him, he told me they are inside, they are this and that and that and that. Just hold on. This. Impatient was pushing me. By the time I asked one of the people working at the visitor center, I said, see, I want to see engineer. I want you to go. I've called him. He says inside. I should meet you people. This. They said more than 15 persons have come today asking for the same person, that there is nothing like engineer Nwachukwu here. The next thing I called the guy, see, he told me he's on his way to Bayelsa. Desperation, impatience, and lack of discipline. When you lack discipline, you don't make consultation. When you are impatient, you don't ask questions. When you lack discipline, you don't make consultation. When you are impatient, you don't ask questions. So because these guys, I was thinking, I want to get it, let me work so that people will know I'm working in the oil and gas. I spent 10,000 naira aside my transport to come back to Port Harcourt for that job. But the time I came back to my senses, sat down, I told myself, you are young. Even if it takes you additional 5 years to get to where you are going, it's not late. And I proceed on that journey. Went back to school, did my degree, finished my degree, yes, came back. That same year I finished, a year after, I got a job with oil and gas without applying for it. I kept this job for my brother. I kept this, that. Can you do it? I say yes. That was how I started. While on the job, I started knowing that there are certifications you need to do if you want to grow on this job. And I started doing those certifications. And today is showing the result is very massive. Okay? Learn how to be patient. Master your discipline. Don't go out of your line because of what people are saying or what you are seeing. Most of the things you are seeing is just a proceed, what they are harvesting from what they have invested, from what they have sown. They pass through this process, I'm telling you, the farmer season. They pass through that strategy. They may not tell you, but they did. What you are seeing is what they have harvested. It's not what they want to invest, what they have harvested, what they have reaped from their investment. Don't allow it get to you that you run out of pressure. You will now want to do anything, no matter who will die, let the person go down. No, you don't need to get to the top, climbing on people's shoulder head. You don't need it. And you don't need anybody to go down for you to be at the top. You don't need it. Master your skill. Be good at what you are doing. Be patient and have enough discipline required for that skill. Before long, you will see yourself there. It doesn't take man, it takes God. But in that taking God, your discipline will attract you to the rightful people that God will position on your way to get you to that your journey. In case you are seeing this video or any of my video for the first time, I am Dr. Kings, your financial investment coach. And this is Financial Corner. We come online like this every Friday on this channel, Gist with K, to discuss and educate our viewers on finances and investment. Please, I would like you to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Click on that like button so that YouTube will project this video for more audience to view. All we are here for is to build a community of young millionaires, people who will be financially independent so that before the need will arise, the supply will be there, not by fraudulent means, not by scam, but following the process. We want to build something we can pass to next generation, not something that will end with us. Okay, so if you are seeing this video for the first time or any of my video for the first time, kindly subscribe, share, and if you have any question that you want to ask, drop it on the comment section. I will answer you. I will definitely get back to you and answer your question. Thank you for staying on this course till now. Stay blessed and see you next Friday by 9 p.m. for another great content and video on Financial Corner with Dr. Kings. Stay blessed and stay safe. Bye for now.